Welcome to Superstitions, Traditions, and Definitions. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Carol.
We're going to talk about walking under a ladder.
Why?
It's bad luck.
How come?
OSHA.
No, I don't think OSHA cares that much. I mean,
Pretty
they
sure.
might. They might.
Come to find out, it has nothing to do with OSHA at all. They didn't make that up.
Oh my God.
Who knew?
Who knew?
I was pretty sure it was all them.
Yep. They ruin all the good stuff.
They do. They don't let you have any fun for work.
Just work.
Just work.
They
No
don't care.
fun.
They don't care for the horseplay.
Mm-mm.
I do.
Me too. I go to work for the horseplay. But OSHA.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
You used to anyway. Now look at you. No fun. No fun to be had.
No, now I go to work to stop the fun.
Because you're the
I
boss.
have to be the voice of reason at the work.
That's magnificent. I
That's
just love
scary.
hearing that.
I worry.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody decided I was the voice of reason.
You're the one in charge. Good stuff.
I think poor choices might have been made.
Are you setting ladders up around the office so people can walk under them?
Actually, sometimes part of my job description is changing the light bulbs for those big, long...
the fluorescent lights.
Yes. So sometimes the ladders are involved.
Do you walk under them? Or do you just climb up them?
Typically, I just climb up them.
Do you have somebody hold it for you? Is it a step ladder?
It's a step ladder.
I'd still have somebody hold it because you're going to fall, land on your head.
I haven't yet. I've changed a lot of light bulbs. I have yet to fall.
Okay, so you're the custodian as well.
Sometimes.
Okay. All right.
I'm a good custodian.
Of course you are.
All right.
Anyway,
So,
lay it on me.
walking under a ladder probably originated in ancient Egypt.
They had ladders in Egypt?
They did.
Oh my goodness. I thought it was just scaffolding to get higher.
But they probably had scaffolding too.
Okay. Is it bad luck to walk under scaffolding?
I'll have to check with OSHA.
Okay. Let me know what OSHA has to say.
I will.
Report back.
Okay.
It matters.
It matters.
Yes.
However, the ladders in ancient Egypt, when you lean the ladder against the wall, you get the floor, the wall, and the ladder, and you make a triangle.
Like the Bermuda Triangle.
Do you know what happens?
Do you disappear when you walk through it?
Probably.
What?
Do you know what lives in the triangles? Good and evil spirits.
Okay. Well, good. I mean, 50-50, man. Walk under there and get that good karma. Get that good juju.
No?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Neither one of those types of spirits like to be disturbed.
I think that the good spirits would be better natured, maybe.
They might be better natured, but they're not going to stop the bad spirits from
Well, just don't wake up the bad spirits. Walk under your triangle.
Breaking and entering?
Why are you making this difficult?
I didn't. The Egyptians did.
No.
Why do I always get blamed for what they think?
Because it's your fault.
I don't tell them what to think. I had nothing to do with it.
Whatever. Let me turn here so I can get the full effect.
Okay. So, whenever they would bury somebody
in the triangle,
they would put a ladder in the tomb
so they could get out.
Could get up to heaven.
Oh, I thought it was so that their zombie mummified corpse could climb out. And
they really were good at the mummifying.
Well, sure. So good, in fact, that you weren't really dead. Is that it? And then you climb up the ladder and come out, and
supposedly it was so they could get to heaven, but that is a good point. What's going to stop them from getting back on top of the earth and being like, I had fun here. Yeah. I don't know what's in heaven.
I'm back now.
I'm just going to hang out here.
It may not be as fun.
That's right.
I might not have as many, people I can torment, if you're, somebody important.
Right. They also thought that there was a chance while you're walking under the ladder that you could see one of their gods going up and down the ladder. And they don't want to be seen climbing a ladder.
Were they wearing a skirt?
Probably.
It's unsightly.
A toga.
Yep. Do they wear togas?
I don't know.
That's Greece.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't
that's
know what
Animal House.
Egyptians
I don't know,
wore.
but you've never
Big
seen
head
Animal House.
dresses.
So. Yeah, I mean,
I feel a toga is necessary if you have a big headdress.
No, just a skirt.
Okay.
But don't climb a ladder in a skirt.
But don't walk under a ladder because
we don't want to see.
You can look up a god's skirt.
We don't want to see your shit hanging out. Mm-hmm. So
that is why we don't go under ladders. That's why it's bad luck.
Just keep some pants on.
Just keep some pants on.
Yeah.
They didn't like pants then.
How do you know?
I asked.
Who'd you ask?
The Egyptians. The mummies.
The dead guys?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, grr.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They said pants were too restrictive.
Oh, I see.
And they can't keep up with the latest trends.
Those MC Hammer pants that are just like big, poofy, loose. Those aren't too restrictive, constricting. Whichever way we're going to look at that.
And they probably would have liked the weird patterns.
I would imagine so. I mean, their artwork seems to suggest that they like weird patterns.
Right.
They probably thought they were rather tame back in the day. Mm-hmm. Now we look at it and go, oh, so garish. Garish Egyptian fashions.
That's right.
And the red lipstick.
Yep. Wild women.
They wear it.
Wild women wear red lipstick.
It's not too red right now.
I think mine is pink.
Mine's red, but it wears. Probably because I ate all those chips.
Because they're good.
They're good. Tasty.
Because our executive producer feeds us.
Yes, she does.
Every time we come over. She's a good producer.
She is a good executive producer. Mm-hmm. Executive, don't forget.
Executive.
Fancy title for Trish.
That's right.
And her little sidekick.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yes, let's hear it.
Early Christianity.
Okay.
They didn't want to be walking under ladders either.
How come?
Because it was tradition not to.
Why?
I just told you.
Tradition?
The good and evil spirits live there and the gods.
Well, Christians aren't supposed to be freaked out by stuff like that. They're supposed to know better. Let's go walk under a ladder.
That is why they altered it to associate the ladder and the triangle made by the ladder with the Holy Trinity.
What? Okay.
Early Christians believed you couldn't walk under a ladder because it was seen as breaking the Holy Trinity, which is represented by a triangle.
I don't think little old me or you could break anything of the kind.
It invites the devil.
Okay. It invites the devil if you walk under a ladder.
Yes.
No.
Because the number 3 is sacred, represents the Holy Trinity. And when you walk under the ladder, you are breaking the Holy Trinity.
I think you're encouraging the Holy Trinity. I will walk under this and show my what the hell is the word I'm looking for here?
I have no idea. Show my approval. You're just making stuff up. No, I am trying to tell you that.
You are the one making crap up. Facts. Somebody's superstition facts.
Yeah.
Superstitions aren't facts. They may start in fact, and then somebody takes it and the shit spirals out of control.
There is no spiraling out of control.
Spiraling.
Not with the early Christians.
Gone.
They didn't spiral out of control.
They did too.
The Egyptians never spiraled out of control.
They did too.
None of the ancients ever spiraled.
Yes, they did.
Couldn't.
They had some crazy ass beliefs.
They couldn't spiral out of control because their gods and goddesses were watching through broken mirrors and doorways and
lightning bolts
and throwing rocks at us
sky.
And giving us 7 years of bad luck all the time.
Spiraling.
Out of control.
It's all the weirdness.
They had to behave because their gods were spiraling out of control.
Well, I mean, somebody was spiraling.
That is true. There was some spiraling. There was loss of control.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't the people.
I think it was.
No, they were trying to behave.
No, I think you're wrong.
Zeus was throwing lightning bolts at throwing rocks at us. And
orgies. There were orgies. They threw lots of orgies at us.
They never invited us to those.
Thank
on occasion. on occasion a human was invited.
No, please leave me alone.
I know I have to wash my hair.
Yep, yep.
I have a headache. I can't go.
I'm doing laundry and something else.
Really?
Yep. Whatever excuse I can come up with to not join the orgy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Same. Anywho. So you're attracting the devil when you walk under a ladder.
See, look at you laughing at it. You don't even buy it. You're like, this is a bunch of crap. Yeah, you are. Anyway, what's next? What's next?
And then there was the Middle Ages.
Okay.
And guess what this has nothing to do with today? Witchcraft. Because they got distracted and forgot they were heading the witches.
Oh, okay. So the ladders distracted them from the witches.
Apparently.
Ooh.
Because their association, it was bad luck to walk under a ladder in the Middle Ages.
Okay.
Because it was representative of gallows. And if you walked under a ladder, you were destined for the gallows.
How? I don't understand.
You don't have to. You just have to do what they say. You don't have to understand.
I'm not the best at that.
Work on it.
Oh, goodness. Okay. The ladder is to the gallows as, I mean, we could make a math problem out of this.
Well, you have to climb the ladder to get up on the gallows.
So those were stairs. Different.
I guess it depends on the construction of the gallows.
Poor construction means you have a ladder.
At this time, they intentionally walked the person to be hung under the ladder.
Bad luck.
I mean, they were already getting hung. I mean,
did you really have to add insult to injury?
Right. Why they have to go with bad luck?
Maybe they wanted them to break the Holy Trinity, so they then did not go to heaven after they've been hung.
Oh, that's a good theory.
Oh, right. Make sure that you rot in hell this
That
life
is
and the next.
Good theory. I bet that's why they did
I bet
that.
it is.
I'm pretty sure, though, they probably didn't think that they were going to heaven anyway, because they were bad.
What if they were falsely accused?
And they were witches.
What if it was something that we consider minor today?
That is what they hung people for then.
Well, yes, I know. But what if what if God's like, that's harsh? Well, that's a little harsh.
So then they would need to walk them under the ladder.
Just to make sure that God said you broke the Holy Trinity, so now you can burn in hell.
Yep.
No heaven for you. You walked under the ladder.
Like, listen, you were good. I was coming to get you. You were going to heaven. But then you walked under that ladder.
Bang. Now
right
we're done.
before, and now
we're done.
Broke the Holy Trinity.
Yep.
Attracted the devil.
All that jazz.
And now you can't go.
No.
You got bad luck.
Yep.
You looked up an Egyptian god's skirt.
Yes. That is what did it.
That's what did it.
Yes.
And
now you can rot in hell for it. Yep. Look what you did. Your fault.
Yeah. So they would walk them under the ladder to the gallows.
Mm-hmm.
Just as like a ha-ha.
Got you.
Basically.
Yep. Okay. Gotcha.
But the biggest association between walking under a ladder is the triangle. And in sacred geometry, a triangle symbolizes balance and harmony.
Okay.
And when you break the triangle, you break the balance, you break the harmony.
But do you really break it if you just walk through it? It's still there. It's still standing up unless you knock it over on your way through because you're klutzy or stupid or whatever.
And then it's really broken.
Then it's actually broken.
And whoever was on that ladder is broken as well.
They're going to fall down.
And those gods, skirts going over their heads and everything. Bad day.
Bad day.
Bad day.
Indeed.
They're really not going to want you to look at them then.
Nope. You really don't get to go to heaven after that. Mm-hmm. You looked up my skirt.
And what if it was that mummy trying to get back up? And you knocked that ladder. They're kind of fragile.
Well, would the zombie mummy know to stand the ladder back up and keep keep trying.
They're kind of fragile. They
Would
probably
just
break
kind
in
of-
half, and then
They
they
might
wouldn't
just
be
keep
able to.
walking into the wall, bumping into the wall. I mean, that could be what it is. You know.
That's why you can't walk under a ladder.
Can't walk under a ladder.
I mean, and then for real, I think all of this was made up by OSHA.
I'm sure. OSHA went back and doctored the history books.
Some kind of secret society that OSHA was based on.
Oh, yeah.
Ancient Egyptians had.
Sure, yes. And they wanted to make sure that you didn't walk under ladders because, walking under ladders gives you insight and foresight, and you can see the future through the Holy Trinity that you've walked through the middle of.
Exactly.
There you go. That's not far-fetched or anything.
No.
That's exactly. I think I've hit it right on the head.
You did.
Woo.
Right there.
Thank God I'm here.
It.
Thank God I'm here today.
Exactly.
I have unraveled the secrets.
I need to talk to OSHA.
Okay. They're probably going to come in and not approve of the way you're changing the light bulbs. So maybe I wouldn't bring it to their attention.
Maybe they'll change the light bulbs for me.
They won't.
Well, that's rude. You don't get to critique my light bulb changing if you're not going to do it yourself. Me.
Who are you?
The boss.
You're not the boss of OSHA.
I'm the boss of the office.
Okay. Then you send Courtney up that ladder and have her change the light bulbs.
Even up the ladder, she's too little.
I know she's too little, but
she fits in my pocket.
I know it. She's a little tiny girl. Or a sweet baby. Baby Courtney. Little baby Corky.
Why are you? Anyway. OSHA.
Damn it, OSHA. Ruining fun.
For everybody.
Yep. How long's OSHA been around?
5,000 years.
It has not been around 5,000 years. No. Like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
You don't know. Liar. What are you doing?
I'm thinking because I know how OSHA, one of the reasons OSHA started is because of the radium dial girls.
Oh, yeah.
And that was during...
That was like the 40s
World War
or the 50s.
II.
That was the 40s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
the
40s.
50s is when it would have started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they didn't get sick working there. It was...
later on.
So, yeah. I mean, some of them did. But they blamed it on syphilis and other...
Okay.
They made them look not nice.
They did. They did indeed.
Anywho, so, yeah, 50s or 60s is OSHA.
Middle Ages.
But I'm pretty sure there was a secret society of OSHA.
Okay.
In ancient Egypt that forbid people from walking under ladders.
Okay. Did they tell you to stay so many feet away from a forklift too?
Yes.
Not to lift with your back, lift with your knees?
Yes.
Okay. Your legs. Yes, not miss. Maybe not your knees.
Don't lift with your knees.
That would hurt.
It would. My knees don't grab things anyway.
I bet they do.
My knees have never grabbed anything.
Sorry. Anyway. Okay. Yes. OSHA was around 5,000 years ago to ruin fun for all. No forklift races.
None.
No golf cart races. I mean, they have golf carts at the golf course.
I think OSHA is okay with golf cart races.
I doubt it. They're not okay with anything fun.
They want you to wear a harness when you climb a scaffolding, and
I mean, come on.
Don't drink cleaning supplies. They got so many rules.
Not even the blue stuff, huh?
Not even.
What if I want to drink some Windex? Don't do it at work, I suppose.
Not at work.
Okay. Maybe don't do it at all.
I think that's the best advice.
If you want to drink something blue, get you some Gatorade, get you some UV, get you...
So, there are things you can do to break the curse if you walk under a ladder.
Do you walk back under it? Do you back under it? Oh, okay.
That is one of the ways. Walk under it backwards. And then try again, going around it.
I see.
Another thing you can do if you walk under a ladder is you cross your fingers.
Which hand? Does it matter?
Both, probably.
Oh, okay. I can't cross my toes. I'm not that person. I can cross my fingers.
Okay.
Do you need to like cross all of your fingers?
No, you just need to
How do
cross
you
your
know?
middle finger over your index finger. And then you keep them crossed until you see a dog.
What does the dog have to do with it?
I don't know, but that's the rule.
That's what OSHA says?
Yes.
Okay, damn it. OSHA, make things clear, please. I'm begging you.
OSHA says you keep your fingers crossed until you see a dog if you want the bad luck reversed.
Okay, yes, I get it.
Another thing you can do.
Oh, God.
While you're under the ladder, you spit through 3 of the rungs.
I'm not going to do that. I spit like a girl. It'd go everywhere.
If it doesn't go through 3 of the rungs,
it won't. It'll just kind of.
Well, then it's probably even more bad luck.
Well, then I won't do it at
So
all.
you should probably just cross your fingers.
I won't even try it
until you see a dog.
Okay.
Which wouldn't be long at your house.
No, you can't.
You wouldn't have to keep them crossed for very long at all.
Probably not. You can't not see a dog.
You can't not see a dog at your house.
Right.
The last thing you can do. Spit on your shoe. But don't look at it until it's dried. I didn't make the rules.
You're just bringing this to the forefront, so all
I
of us
am
can
just
go,
letting you know.
What the hell is your problem?
If you walk under a ladder against OSHA's advice,
spit on your shoe,
and you see up the skirt of an Egyptian god
that you hit your shoe. What if you're a terrible spitter?
Well, you can look while you're spitting.
No.
And then you don't look at it again until it dries.
Again. Don't look at it again. I think these are some pretty convenient rules.
I don't think there's anything convenient about any of these rules.
I think so. I think there is. I think it's a bunch of smack. Did you make this up?
No.
Did you not find anything, so you decided to create your own legend?
I told you, I was really thinking the legend had to do with OSHA.
And apparently it did. And
the
here it is.
Ancient Egyptian OSHA. The secret society our OSHA was based off of.
Yes, what you said. Okay. Well,
that is it. In Greek philosophy, ladders were important. They used ladders like we use Venn diagrams or pie charts.
Really?
Everything had a ladder. Love had a ladder. Knowledge had a 4-step ladder.
Only 4?
Yeah. You only had to take 4 steps up a ladder to be smart. But if you wanted to fall in love, it was a 6-step ladder.
Stay away.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway.
They were serious about their ladders.
Yes, it seems that way. Okay. I think I'm informed.
You feel informed?
I feel informed. I think our people do too.
Do they?
I think so. They must. Like and subscribe. Learn more about 5,000-year-old OSHA rules that don't really exist. And
I'm pretty sure. I wonder what OSHA thought about the gallows.
They probably were not wild about them.
How were they involved in it, though? If they were involved in ancient Egyptian mummy burials.
They weren't.
We just decided they were.
You decided they were. Nobody else decided.
All right.
Okay.
Well, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Come back on Tuesdays for Superstitions and Saturdays for Am I the Assholes?
Rock on.
Rock on.
Come back and see us.
She loves you.
I do.
I have a fondness.
She does.